I love talking about this topic, the topic and the idea of building confidence, having more confidence in your life, in your game, in your presentation, in your presence, having more, just strength and belief in your abilities. So, and again, I don't want to tell you too many stories, but I've worked with a few high level, like Cy Young winner, NBA All-Star level players that struggled with their confidence at some stage of their career. Maybe it was the tail end of their career. They were coming off an injury. A couple of years ago, I was working with a guy from the Miami Heat who was coming off an injury, and he had never had his confidence shaken, and the injury really messed with it, right? It happens. We're natural. It's human for us to be a little, shaky. So how do we not only reestablish confidence, but continue to build on the confidence that we've already developed? So listen to this, please, without getting mad at me. Confidence is not me believing in you. Yes, there's an aspect of it that as your coach or your teacher, I can tell you, you're great. That's amazing. I really love what you said in class, or that paper that you wrote was phenomenal, or I come watch your game, or I'm your coach and I'm on the sideline and in the huddle or the timeout or on the bus ride home, I can just really gush on your greatness and your strength and your leadership or your ability to handle pressure in the clutch, all that stuff. I can give that to you, yes. So I take it back. I can help develop your confidence, particularly when you're little and you need to have those words of encouragement. But the kind of confidence that I want to talk with you about here is the kind that comes from within, the kind that comes inside you to the world, not depending on somebody else's acceptance or belief in you. It's your belief in yourself. So in that case, it's not magical. It's not like just going to fall out of the sky. It's going to come from within you, and it's going to come in a really grounded and practical way. And that practical way, and we talked about it before, like in your sort of self-evaluation scouting report, but now we're talking about performance, about the things, the skills that you need to do that are required of you to be at your best. You have to really know what those are. Know what those skills and those strengths are that are required of you and that you can deliver on, that you can, you can almost bet on them. Like I can do this, right? I'm not perfect at it, but I can do it pretty consistently. And you can rely on me to, if not always come through, but I'm going to always give it my best to come through. I'm not going to have my confidence shaken because I've practiced it a million times, or because it's a natural skill of mine, or because I used to be weak at it and I've overcome that through hard work and now I have this ability. You have to know what those things are. Because let's just say that you want to, I'm going to use basketball because it was my sport, right? But you want to become a really confident free throw shooter. You really want confidence, and you want your coach. I had this happen. My player wanted me to believe in him as a 80% or better free throw shooter. He was one of my captains. But the truth is, he was only a 50% at best free throw shooter when any kind of pressure was on, and I had him for 2 years. So I had coached him, talked to him, game film, love him, be mad at him, every possible way, but he wasn't necessarily able to get over the hump himself and have that. He would go in practice and be able to make 8, 9 out of 10, but as soon as the game was on, something happened between his ears where he lost his confidence, right? So the confidence that he needed to have was by being able to deliver in the moment. He had to be able to deliver. There was no other way around it. I wish there was some magical formula that I could say, hey, you do this, drink this vitamin, this drink, and you'll have confidence. It doesn't work that way. You have to keep working it and honing it and sharpening it and polishing it until it's so embedded in you, it's so ingrained in you that nobody can steal it from you, nobody can give it to you, it's yours, you own it. That's the kind of confidence that I'm talking about. And if everybody had that, there wouldn't be different levels of performance. It's hard. This is a hard thing. To be really confident is not easy. It doesn't just come like that. It requires discipline and dedication and hard work and doing stuff when nobody's watching. But the thing is, the beauty is, it's within your control. If it's a skill you need to really do your job well or to play really well, and you know it's needed, and when you look at yourself and you don't feel that you have that honed enough, then guess what? You can put in a lot of time to gather it. So let me even use this right here as an example. I get out in front of a classroom or on stage with people, and I've always been natural. I can do it. I don't have to have much preparation. I have a couple notes in my head or on my phone or whatever, and I can nail it. But for quite a while, and I mean years, I would see this red dot and this camera and this little, in the far distance, video of myself speaking, and I didn't have the confidence or the skills to actually talk to the camera in the same way that I would talk to a room full of people. I could see their eyes, I could see their reaction in their soul, I could see the question they may have, or the disappointment or the agreement. All those things kind of fed me. Now I don't have any of that. I'm just looking at a red dot, talking to you right now. But I practiced pretending and imagining that you were there, that the group is there, that the team is there, and that I can speak just like I would in front of a group and a team. And it's not always as easy as it is in person, but I've worked on it. So my confidence has increased tremendously in front of a camera. It didn't just happen naturally. It took hard work. It took a lot of failures. It took a lot of hours in the studio, and then I'd look at this stuff and I'd go, I can't stand it. It doesn't look good. I feel like I'm fake. I'm not being real. Practice. Practice confidence. Know what you want to work on? Go for it. Sorry this is such a long one, but I told you this is a key important topic, confidence. You have more of it, you're going to be happier, you're going to be wealthier, you're going to be healthier, all those dimensions of life that are part of success. You're going to have more of it the more confidence you have.